comes the jail bus. There goes the unmarked jail bus, actually, right on time. Oh, yeah. That's the problem with the police force, you know? Is you can't get, I mean, it's a little too loosely run, dude. You get one renegade cop, I guess, if he has the balls. But in a small town, you know, that has one library and fucking shit like this, they go crazy. And if you went to junior high with them or something, forget it. Or if you dated them and never called them back, forget it, you're done. But I don't give a fuck. Accidentally fucked a cop. I didn't know she was. Years ago. It's a Scooby-Doo cop and Clyde there. They like to fuck around and act like it's junior high still. And it's really not, because then they got the wrong idea entirely. I know who they are. And I'll be back. I just write it down. Never forget. Elephant's fucking memory. And y'all motherfuckers are fat as fuck. I don't know who you're kidding. You ain't no triathletes. You're donut eating. You are the quintessential fat ass cops. Sorry, but that's the truth. And the other cops can't do nothing about it. It's just a 9 to 5 to them. Because I know the other cops. Went to school with them. I don't hold them accountable. How could you? But it's embarrassing for them. It's embarrassing for me too. It's like, how can you disgrace your... I know you don't take no oaths and you got no moral fucking fiber, and they can't screen you for that. Or an intelligence level or a maturity level. So the whole thing suffers. I know the police chief. I grew up with him. I know all these motherfuckers. And he's coming from a different... I think the one's coming from a different... They live in a different city, and that's just fucked up. Because I will go to the police chief. And he'll say to me, well, anything to avoid a fucking thing, I'll just fire his ass. Be like, yep. I don't want to argue with cops about African American shit, or because you're not a black cop. You might be a cop that has a black kid or something, but that does not make you black. I get way too much shit on this channel from people I should not even be fucking with. I destroyed my whole life so that they can laugh and munch popcorn and shit. No, it's Mayberry, dude. There's nothing for them to do, so they want to bother. And they think, and I mean, they're so stuck in their ego of power that they really don't realize it doesn't matter, that they're not humiliating anyone. And then they want to tell me I'm hard and I'm cruel. It's like, well, that's the show you wanted. Make sure he never plays in a band again. I don't have to. I lived out those dreams. When I was in the band, you didn't see me on no internet. It's embarrassing. Jesus Christ. I was hoping this motherfucker would sleep. It's 9 a.m. We got the cigar going. Here we go. Fucking Lieutenant Dan running around, or whatever his fucking name is. The little hot shorts on and the unibrow. It's embarrassing, and it really lets me down. And it never lets up. It's like he's using me to test the bounds of how much he could fuck with people. Him and her. That's what they're doing. Testing the bounds of, like, by fucking with me. And then they want requests. It's like, I don't know you. I will sue you in a big, big fucking court. Or I'll just throw a fucking beating on you that you'll never forget, or pay people to do it. I got plans. Whoops, excuse me. I'm coming up. In one way or the other, I'm a bad brother. Word to the motherfucker. I can't do shit while I'm here. But I guess I gotta fuck your wife again, which is my pleasure. Sticky blonde wife. Ex-wife or something, right? Good. No more police. I know somebody who knows somebody in the police force. Well, then you forfeit your right to even fucking know me. You made a bad mistake. course there's cool cops, but they can't. What the fuck are they gonna do? They have to allow that shit, and why would you want them to go? They're like, it's hard enough in this fucking job. Why would they go out of the circle to do that? I don't think Mr. Martin and his kids are doing all this. I don't think they give. I think they're smarter than that and don't give a fuck. It might be amusing for 10 minutes. That's the problem with. It just goes to show there's high IQ cops out there. But it doesn't mean a damn when you're standing next to a stupid fucking cop, does it? It can't. I know it can't. That's my opinion. You gotta be a big man to put up with incompetence when you're just trying to get through your fucking day, right? That's why that job's hard. When you're doing shit openly roguish like that, it makes me question. And that's the way it is. Oh yeah. This is a good remaster. I think once you become a police officer, and I think a lot of police would agree with me too. I had a big city cop friend for a long time, and he kind of thought the same way I did. When you're doing the job, when you're in that uniform, you don't concentrate on beating the shit out of black people, I'll just say, or shit like that. There's no room for it. I think all police should have to wear masks. It would help them. They should be dehumanized, the humanness, so that they can concentrate on the fucking rules of the job. A lot of it's bullshit that I've seen the past 5 years, ever since COVID's been going on with that. But every now and again you'll see a real one, like that fat black dude he was just too fat. They put a lethal hold on him, and he's not meant for that. He's probably got diabetes and can't breathe. That was hard to watch, though. That one for me, I just didn't like it. That's the thing. In broad daylight. Don't help us that they got cameras on. That shit gets burned or lost. You never see then they'll throw in shit for some police, sympathy. And you're like, I don't sympathize with you. If I choose to be an outlaw or something, or stick up banks, stick up stores with a 6-shooter, that's the decision I made. If I die in the street shot dead, I don't want you to sympathize for me, and you shouldn't. If you're a stranger. It doesn't pay enough. So once you get this one, what do you think? They're going to give you an award for fucking with me? There's going to be repercussions, and take it as you want to. You threatening me? Yeah, I am. I'm threatening you personally. I know who both of you are, and I'll be back. I told you that from the start. That's all I can say about it. Will I forget this? Hell no. Of course not. I burned my life up and had to make alternate fucking plans, and suffered. Almost died. Leave people the fuck alone. It's pathetic. You're just a police officer. You work for you're at the bottom of a ginormous pyramid. We've got 52 states in the fucking union. How much do you think you matter? You think you've got me all figured out? I could make a real big deal out of it if I wanted to. I've had people investigate it, and it goes right back to you. Nobody can do much. Jeez, I wonder where everybody went, why nobody says a fucking word. Well, that's gonna change. I'm definitely gonna get you fired, at least. I'm just so sick of seeing the word, so sick of dealing with it, so sick of hearing other people's complaints about it. And I still rise to the cream. How is that possible? That something in the back of my throat's killing me. Well, that's all it comes down to. I mean, I don't care who you are. You leave your job at the door pretty much, you know, when you come here. You don't... Because you learned how to do this in your job and being a scumbag. Being a personal scumbag. There should be a moral aptitude test or something. Or teach morals better. You don't value your job. You don't value... So what do you value? Is your life a personal mess? Because you have no values. I bet your life's a mess. Because you're too busy playing fucking games with the next man. You gotta remember, it doesn't mean shit to me who you are. If I'm looking to kill you or fucking get you out of... Or get, in this case, just get you out of my ear and off my fucking back. By any means necessary. Might take a week and it may take longer. But I can't be bothered with it. All I care about this week is getting high. Dick, you're a police officer. Don't tell me about a fucking dick. When you're standing there in that uniform, you leave that shit at the door. You don't go out to a nightclub and start shoving people around. You get your ass kicked, right? Because you're not in uniform. You don't got all that backup. So act like you know. I'm so sick of talking about it. Got it. Ugh. Oh yeah. That was painful. What the hell did I swallow? But that's what you gotta do. Right, I'm just policing. No, you're not. You're being a fucking little douchebag. It's one thing to be nosy. It's one thing to be nosy and an asshole. You know? with a big hole in someone's ego that will not fucking end. Fact of the matter is, I'm the motherfucker, and you better take solace in the fact that I'm not a police officer, because I would change things. I'd fuck you all up. I'd be fucking bad lieutenant. And I'd be there at the window of your daughter and be like, "Where are you going? Where are you girls going? Kit Kat Club?" That'd be me. Stand back. Police official business. Robbing drug dealers. Fucking your shit up. But I'm the lieutenant. And I'm the lieutenant anyway, as far as you're concerned. Remember, I'm not fucking any credit card, dude. Yeah, I know.